Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Sharita and the name of my channel is Unique by Sharita. Welcome. So in today's video, we have a lot going on in the kitchen area. We hadn't been in this area in a while. So I'm going to start this video off with making a floral arrangement with some fresh cut flowers. They were really inexpensive, actually were purchased from Kroger's. So these roses were $6.99 a bunch, and the other roses that I'm going to be adding to this floral arrangement were $10, and that was their regular price, and those were more 3 to a stem, and I'm going to use those more for a filler. And now I'm just doing this cool florist hack where you basically open the roses. You can pull the petals back or you can just do the little swivel motion that I'm doing, and it makes a difference. I remember all the times I received flowers and I just cut them, put them in water with the flower food, and I was done. But now I have this technique and my roses turned out beautiful. So the other roses paired with these are absolutely gorgeous, and as they sit in the water they open up even more. And keep in mind, as long as the leaves aren't dead, the petals aren't completely dead, or there's no evidence of disease, they'll come back to life once you get them home. Add the water and the flower food, and I did use cold water because I wanted to shock them and bring them back to life a little quicker. And I'm just adding these muffins to this tray. I went to Kroger's and I picked up the flowers, the muffins, and some beverages, of course, wine. My husband picked up the Cokes and water and Sprite, and I just got the simple needed things. So I'm just going to add them to this tray, and the tray I was using originally was too small. I do like to line my trays with wax paper just to protect the wood, because sometimes that oil will seep through to the wood, so the wax paper will protect them. And I left one out because my husband is at work. He works 24 hours. He is a fireman, and he came in that morning and we had coffee and muffins outside by the pool. And even if you don't have time to cut or add wax paper, you can just leave them in the container they came in. I just like the look of having everything having a place on your counter, and definitely this was something that looks really good and it doesn't look like it doesn't belong. Before we get too far into decorating this space, let's unbox our new Polyfan S from Dreo. Dreo is sponsoring today's video, so let's take a look inside and see what we have. The first thing we have is the base. It's the sturdy foundation for our fan, ensuring it stands firm, and it also has the quick start guide conveniently taped right underneath. This is the fan body, the main component of our new Dreo Polyfan, and it also has the package that includes everything from the manual, remote control, clip-on holder, and our adapter and the tools we'll need for assembly. Assembly was a breeze. It came with the flat washer, the screw, and the little screwdriver, so everything we needed. And here I'm just adjusting the height from the adjustment collar. The power of this fan is impressive. With its advanced motor, it has an incredible airflow that can cool down large rooms in no time. Whether you're battling a hot summer day or just need some fresh air circulation, the Dreo Polyfan 704S has got you covered. I love that it can put out some air, but the fan is also whisper quiet. You can enjoy a cool breeze without the annoying hum of a traditional fan, making it perfect for bedrooms, offices, or any space where peace and quiet is needed. So you know how sometimes when you have the TV on and the fan is really loud so you can't hear the TV? You won't have that problem with this fan. You can also use the remote control to adjust the fan settings, like the timer, controlling the airflow and the direction. And if you love technology, then you can take advantage of the smart capabilities. And if you come over my house and I have a fan out, This would be it. With its sleek and modern design, Dreo knew I would love this fan when they reached out to me. Plus, it's energy efficient. Overall, the Dreo Polyfan 704S is a powerhouse of performance, quietness, and smart technology. If you're in the market for a new fan, this is definitely the one to go for. Be sure to use my link and my coupon code, which is Sharita, to save 17% off your purchase. I'll leave the link in the description as well as the coupon code. And you can also purchase this fan through Amazon. So thanks again, Dreo, for sponsoring today's video. Now let's move back into the kitchen area. So about 2 years ago, actually a little over 2 years ago in April, I painted these kitchen cabinets with a roller and a paintbrush. I do have the video and I'll leave it linked in this in the comments. So the kitchen turned out fine. The cabinets have been holding up. There has been a little bit of scuff here and there, but that's normal even on unpainted cabinets. So the color of these cabinets is Benjamin Moore White Dove. There is a Dover White by Sherwin-Williams, but these are White Dove by Benjamin Moore. And they're like a creamy white. And to me, the Sherwin-Williams, which I love that color too, Dover White, is more of a creamier beige, almost white, if that makes sense. But I like the way the cabinets turned out. So I'm just going to go ahead and clean the space. We're going to wipe down cabinets. We're also going to use a little degreaser. We're going to mop the floors, and we're going to stock our wine fridge, as well as place everything in the space where it's going, shuffle some things around, and add a little bit of fall in the area. So some of the items I've already moved out, and some of the items I've had forever, so there will not be any new purchases when it comes to the home decor I'll be using in this space. So I'm just moving the items around. I want to make sure I clean underneath the items, not just around the items, because that's how you get a lot of build up and everything like that. And this area, like I said, used to be brown. The cabinets, I loved them back then too. It took me a minute for this white to settle in. I mean, right after I done it, I was like, what was I thinking? But y'all, I absolutely love my kitchen. And I do like the floor plan or the layout of the kitchen. I wish it was a little different. I wanted more of an island, but it works. And as I was cleaning, it is the next morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, my husband came in and I cut him out because he gave me a kiss and a little tap, if you know what I mean. Some of you may already know my husband is a fireman and he just came in from working 24 hours. So I gave him a little time to get himself together. I went on with cleaning the rest of the space and stocking the wine fridge, cleaning the coffee maker, and I joined him outside for tea and coffee and of course a muffin. I originally left one muffin out because I was like, we can split a muffin, but he wanted his own. So I joined him outside and I'm going to go ahead and continue wiping down the counters and all of that in this video. And I'll check back with you all in just a second. Now that I'm finished cleaning the wine bar area, let's go ahead and add some items to the countertop in the kitchen. So I'm adding two decorative books. They're actually food related, and there are actually some books that we can use in the kitchen. And then I have this vase that used to be a candle. I cleaned it out really good, and I'm going to use it to house my plant that was gifted to me from a friend at work. I'm adding a candle. That same vase, I'm going to add a candle inside of it. I had two of those. We're going to add a squirrel. This squirrel used to hold a acorn, and the acorn fell out. It was gold. So then two decorative tea light holders to the counter and the book, and that is it. So now all we need to do is clean the outside of the refrigerator as well as the dishwasher and the stove, and of course sweep and mop the floor. So a lot of times I work from the top down, and the floor is usually the last thing I do. And a lot of times I clean the inside of my refrigerator on Thursday night because trash day is on Friday. And a lot of times I do mop my floor on Thursday nights after I finish cleaning out the fridge. So I'm just going back over the countertops with this Method granite cleaner just because I love the scent of it, and I think it's the orange lemon or orange something, whatever it is. I'll link it to the video. I absolutely love it. After I clean all of the cabinets and the counters, I'm going back with a simple wipe down with this granite cleaner. And during the fall season, what are some of the things that come to mind? Yes, comfort food, soup, pot pies, chili, things like that. And with that in mind, I brought out my pumpkin turkey, and I'm going to add it to the stove just so it'll be there and available when it's time to make soup. And I do have a link to one. It's gorgeous, and I get so many compliments on it. So we're just going to add it over here. We're going to go ahead and move the rug, sweep the floor, and do one of the last things before adding a few finishing touches to the space. We need to sweep and mop the floor. I'm going to be using the O Cedar packs in the lavender scent. It's the hard floor surface cleaner, and I haven't used these before, so it's new to me. And I'm going to use just one packet, and I'm going to put on my mopping socks. And I do like to use hot water from the faucet as well as boiling some in the tea kettle. And I just used one packet, like I said, and I put it in the water, and it bubbled up and dissolved as I was adding it. So it made me feel like I was going to get a really good deep cleaning on the floor with using the product. And I'm using O Cedar's mopping kit. I've had this one for probably 2 years. I purchased my daughter one, but hers is the newer system where it separates the water completely. But this one has worked for me, and I don't have any pets, so I'm not worried or concerned about extra dirt coming in. So it works, and I absolutely love it. I am going to upgrade it eventually. Actually, I'm going to try some different things out in this area, and I'll share those items with you probably Thursday. So I did order some different things and they have actually already arrived. So we'll try those out or show those items on Thursday. So I'm going on mopping the rest of the area, and then we're going to add a few more things to the countertop on the side where the sink is. And I absolutely love this vase. These floral stems or fall stems I've had forever. Purchased them from Hobby Lobby. And I'm just going to move my beautiful floral arrangement over to the wine bar area just to add a pop of color in the hallway. And this is why I can't lose any weight. My husband made some homemade pot pies and they were delicious. Actually, I had one slice and he put in one layer of cheese under the crust. So it was so delicious. And here is how the space is looking right now. Freshly clean kitchen. All right, everyone, we are coming to the end of this video. Thank you all for watching my videos. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you to Dreo for sponsoring today's video. I absolutely love this fan. I love the way it goes up in the air around in circles and it cools the room. Be sure to look for the link and the coupon code. I'll leave it in the description. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to like, share, and comment. It really does help my channel. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day.